Hello, one and all, and welcome back to more Let's Play Pokemon Legends Arceus. I am the Max of Few Trades, and I have been on an expedition, an adventure, a pilgrimage, a quest to make a bunch of very random Pokemon significantly stronger than they have any business being. Boy howdy, do I have a tale to tell. Okay, here's the thing. So you might have remembered this whole, Path of Solitude thing where a Pokemon, you pick out one and you send it out. We saw Binchotan do it, and he fought on a Hisuian Samurott. He got through it okay, all things considered, but as it turns out, each and every single Pokemon seems to have their own very specific, customized challenge. Some of these are really honkin' stupid, like next level bonkers super duper ultra omega hard. Some of them, it doesn't even really matter how much training or effort you put into it. Sometimes it's just gonna take full-on bull-faced luck. Like, there ain't nothing you can do about it. Like, oh my god. So, look, just full disclosure, I took a gander at a good few of these, and some of them are absurd. Some of them are fairly easy. That you'll see a few easy ones, no problems there, but a couple of these require you to do something that's just downright bizarre. Like, a couple of these, you basically damn near need to get a Pokemon to level 100 for them to even stand the slightest remote chance of a possibility of being able to get through this. It's nuts! So, one at a time now, let's actually do all of the various challenges that were requested to me by that guy, and a couple more that I know he's going to ask me to do later that we're just going to get out of the way ahead of time. Here we go. Our first challenge goes to Bidoof. A fairly simple one, all things considered. Just defeat the Eevee. Of course, Bidoof's naturally rather unimpressive stats are going to kind of cause a bit of a problem for that, so you just gotta level it up. For the most part, all you gotta do is level up a Pokemon as much as you can, and also use the grid items. Just boost those stats up to your absolute, maximum level. It's gonna be necessary sometimes. Regardless, decided to use the Alpha Bidoof for this one because I thought it was humorous. I have no outstanding regrets in this regard. Next up is the challenge for Eevee. You are given a little bit of a hint on this one. It's explicitly told that what you need to do is use this Pokemon's moves against it, basically. So, mimic, essentially. However, we're going to have to wait for it to actually use the move that we need specifically. It seems pretty dedicated to using Nasty Plot, and that's entirely worthless to us. Now, strictly speaking, I suppose we don't actually need to use its move against it. It just makes things easier. How many times is it going to try and use Nasty Plots? I'm just gonna keep Baby Doll eyeing you until you stop. Just use the move that you're actually supposed to be using, please. There it is. Give us the old snarly snarl. All that rigmarole. We're gonna mimic that mess. There we are. Okay, now we are the snarlers. You go ahead and use Nasty Plot all you want. Get yourself some buffs. Doesn't make a difference to me. But yes, this Eevee is level 93. Alright, now we snarl back at him. Easy town. Easy town. Yep, alright. They just keep trying to get their stats back up, and it is not going great. Whoop! Alright, well, I mean, sometimes you just get the chance to attack twice in a row, and there's nothing you can do about that. There you go. Lower the stats, lower the stats. And now it's basically just a big old snarl off. And, luckily for us, Eevee is good enough to get that done. Next on the list is the challenge for Wormadam, and I swear to God, they literally pulled Pokemon names out of a hat for deciding which ones of these ones get side quests. Don't much understand it. Regardless, just gonna have to slam upside its head with the Iron Dome There you go. You just keep on aerial acing. This particular type of Wormadam is going to have neutral damage to this aerial ace that it's oh so very, very fond of consistently doing. So that's requested. I suppose it's possible that maybe you don't need it, but like, why wouldn't you just make things easier for yourself? How about that? There you go. Wormadam is good. Next up, we've got the challenge for Abra, and this is probably the first big example of a puzzle-based encounter. This Mr. Mime wants to use Mimic, so what you gotta do is give it something to mimic. In this particular instance, that's gonna be Teleport. There you go. It's also of note that Abra doesn't learn any offensive abilities whatsoever on its own, and you need to actually have them taught to it, so that's going to be something you need to do as well. Now, as is, we've got moves that do good damage. Mr. Mime is just going to constantly use Teleport. It's the only move it knows now. Ain't that just about a shame for it? Concentrated Shadow Energy! Right upside your mimey face! Yeah, you go ahead and keep... Wait, why is a Mr. Mime screaming? You're supposed to be... Why does Mr. Mime make noises at all? You're a mime! You're going against all known laws of miminess. Disgusting! Next up, Blissey takes center stage, and the name of the game is Stay Alive. It really is quite that simple. Just don't die. That's all you really need to do. Do your absolute best. The Snorlax knows some pretty devastating moves, but if you keep yourself level and healed up, it shouldn't cause too much problems. Especially as it also seems to have a strong desire to only use a move that causes recoil damage. Regardless, as you can see, that mess is gonna add up real fast, real quick, so go ahead and just heal yourself. Heal yourself to the best of your natural ability. Soft-boiled, gonna be your bestest friend. There we go. All right. Sometimes we're gonna need to use it twice in a row. Especially if it's gonna keep on pulling out this agile-style nonsense. You really don't have to be doing that, you know. There you go. And now it's completely run out of double edges, and it's just gonna struggle itself to death. It's really all about surviving that first big push. Then it really doesn't have much of anything left it can do. Which is gonna work out great in our favor. You done did your best there, Snorlax. But I trained this Blissey what proper, I'll tell you that much. Ow. Still rude, and I wish you wouldn't do that, though. Also, big Blissey, hell yeah. Sneasel is the one that's going to be taking up the cause on this one. The game recommends that you actually use the Johtoian version of Sneasel because, well, Gligar is a ground type, therefore it would have super effective moves, so yeah, you're gonna want to go and try and fish one out of a time-space distortion, however long that ends up taking you if you want to be able to actually get through this mess. I'm sure if you actually got one that was more than strong enough, you might be able to get to the Hisuian form to be able to get through this. But, like, come on. We haven't even gotten to the most time-consuming Pokemon that I've had to deal with for this entire set of challenges. By the time I got to this one, I just really wanted this to be over with. And so we shall. I don't even know what Blizzard's rate of accuracy is. I'm not even going to bother with it. I just want this done. Next up is a challenge for Rotom, which is an interesting choice. You'll notice that it's going up against something that's literally immune to electric-type moves. So you're gonna want to try and find an appliance for Rotom to jump inside of in order to actually get anything done. Boy, oh howdy, oh me, oh my. Also, Garchomp has this interesting habit of hitting like an absolute dump truck on fire. So yeah, you're gonna want to try and bulk it up a little bit. Try to make your Rotom as tanky as you possibly can. Because even though Twister isn't the strongest move in the world, it's coming from a Garchomp, and it's doing it twice a turn, and there is literally nothing you can do about that. So just, you know, power wash its face off, and we can move right along to the next one. Next up, of all things, is Bastiodon. Now, you guys probably might not even know this, but you can only get a Shieldon or a Bastiodon from a space-time distortion. And even then, it's really not a guarantee that it's going to even show up. So getting one of these things at all is a huge pain in the ass. Now all you gotta do is also make it absurdly powerful so I can wall out a Blissey. No small feat, I'll have you know. Regardless, it can go ahead and do all that it wants. We're just gonna slam ourselves into it, and hopefully we'll be able to outdamage its ability to heal. It's basically a literal inversion of what we had to do with our own Blissey. You gotta knock the dang Weevil over is what you gotta do. So just keep slamming. Slamming, jamming, bamming, and gamming. Alright. Luckily, whenever it does that move, it doesn't heal nearly as much. It was a bad call. Should've just used Soft Boil again. This is on you, not me. Blame yourself, and perhaps maybe you can improve on the morrow. I say that as if I hadn't had to do this 1,000 times. Now we've got Roselia, and I'm gonna be honest with you, there is a strong degree of luck involved with this one. First things first is send out that Stun Spore, but if the game decides, you know, we don't really care and we don't want to use Stun Spore, then there's literally nothing you can do about it, and you just have to accept the fact that the game is going to punch you in the face. This is normal. Don't worry, this is going to happen all the damn time. It's just how it's part of the process. It's natural. The game wants to do this to you, and you don't get a choice in the matter. That said, let's try again. It is doable. You just need to have your moves work. Okay, so use Stun Spore. Thank you. Okay, now what we really need is for Stun Spore to also actually, you know, proc. It needs to prevent the Staravia from being able to fight. Alright, it has chosen to rest. Interesting, interesting. I believe that still counts as a status ailment, though. No, so there you go. But yeah, as you can see, there are a multitude of ways for that one to go pear-shaped. I'm gonna be real with you, this one is probably the most actually bonkers one they're asking of you. Yeah, Magikarp versus Electrode. Survive. It's as simple as that, really. Magikarp can't learn anything in this game. It has to evolve before it's capable of fighting at all. So your one and only challenge here is to really just train a Magikarp up to be able to survive an Electrode blowing itself up twice. Yeah, for some reason, self-destruct isn't an instant knockout move when you use it in this game either. There's a lot to learn about the intricacies of the battle system in Legends Arceus that you don't normally see in other Pokemon games. And just barely, we squeak out a win on that one. Jeebus. Now we've got ourselves a challenge for Cleavor, and this is another one that's going to require a fair degree of luck. Because this Goodra likes to use Shelter, which means your attacks are probably, more than most often, just going to flat out not work. So that's gonna be fun. It also hits really, 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 really hard. So yeah. Let's just go ahead and boost our stats best we can. There you go. All right, we're getting a little bit lucky with that situation. Always good, always good. Now we're gonna try and make our next attack do even more damage. And then we're going to hopefully strong style close combat this creature, and it did not work. Which means we are in for a big ol' heapin' helpin' of pain. All right, can we please just use this move? Okay, and its defenses are lowered. We just might have this. And there you go. Really, if your moves never hit, you're gonna be here a while. But if they do, you'll be fine. This next one is probably going to look fairly familiar to you, because it is literally a round 2 where both Pokemon have now evolved. It's exactly the same as last time. Just really hope that Stun Spore works out for you. And in this instance, it actually did. That's really nice. All right, let's go ahead and actually use Agile-style Venoshock on this one. That way we'll get a chance to hit this thing twice. I'd like that a lot. Okay, we are getting distressingly lucky with this. All right, hey, absolutely no complaints here. One strong-style move would have just outright killed us, so whatever. I'm happy to get it done. Let's go. And now a challenge for Lilligant. Here we go. All right, let's see how this all turns out. Okay, all right. Just gonna go ahead and hope for the best on the Stun Spore. It didn't work. I mean, this law of averages would probably tell you that that was something to anticipate. That was probably going to just be something that happens. You know, you have to accept that. You have to roll with the punches of which you are often being forced to be given. There you go. That time she felt like actually using Stun Spore. How the giant bird is able to properly dodge everything. It's able to dodge, you know, the air being contaminated with a paralysis powder. I really don't know what to tell you about any of that. Seems a little strange to me. But, hey ho, you know, it be what it be. Let's just go ahead and see if we can at all salvage this. I'm gonna now use a little bit of a victory dance. There you go. Ya-da-da-da-da-da. Get yourself some stat ups. Everybody likes it when your stats are up. Does paralysis want to settle in just a little bit? No, it really would rather not. You know what? That's fair. That's fine. That's dandy. I'm going to go ahead and use Leaf Blade now. And we're going to go ahead and hope that that does... It did okay. It did okay. Now, will doing 2 Leaf Blades be enough to solve our conundrum? That's the real question. Maybe a strong style one on top of it. That should probably work, I'd imagine. Yatta. Yatta. Ooh, thank God for that one. Yeah, I had to get this one to level 100 to make that work. Jeez. And because we haven't gotten weird with this yet, Wurmple! Little tiny worm versus big ol' honkin' bird. That's what we're doing today. And it's using its gust styles. All right. Let's go ahead and strong style Poison String, because that is literally the only thing it can actually do. Okay. I find strong style tends to actually inflict secondary status ailments more consistently. Worked out in our favor, that one. There you go. Now this way, we're basically getting to attack twice, roughly. Whenever it hits us, we hit it. All is good. All is well. Hit him with another one of those strong styles. Hoya! There you go. All right. Looks like our luck might have run out on that one. And we're going to have to try again. Well, like I said, sometimes that's going to happen. You'll notice that this Wurmple is at level 97. And, oh, rest assured, I gave it lots of grit items. Its stats are pretty much as good as they're gonna get. I guess maybe it doesn't have the ideal nature, but that's such a pain in the ass and such a variable that I don't want to deal with that it just kind of is what it be, you know? Alright, so, nah! Damn damage values. Also, you know, each move can do a certain range of damage, some a little more, some a little less, depending on certain things. So it's like, you know, sometimes things aren't going to work out the way you want them to, and sometimes they will. If you'd like to use Agile style more, that's fantastic, because Wurmple here can definitely survive one of those. So, yeah, just one more move. Just, there you go, a normal gust. I really thought we were going to be able to survive that one. Shows what I know. Just kind of keep throwing yourself at the wall here, and it'll all work out eventually. In fact, it's looking like this just might be that situation. We already got this. Yeah, there you go. That time it works. Wow, they got a crit on me on that one, and for some reason it worked out. You never know, man. And luckily, we are finally at the end of this bizarre challenge run. However, now it's Kricketot versus Gyarados, because, yeah, of course it is. Why on earth wouldn't it be? That said, it's actually not as horrifying as it first appears. It's mostly just gonna do Twister, which doesn't do a ton of damage, and, you know, we got a little Kricketot here doing its little best, using its absorb powers to get that HP back as often as it can. Helps keep you a little level, you know, and just kinda hope for the best. Maybe a crit will come swinging by your way or something. All right, it got to do it 3 times in a row. That's excessive. That is excessive. You did not need to do that. Gonna be real with you. All right, just try and stay above the level of the Gyarados. It's in the yellow, and we're not. We're probably gonna be in the yellow in the next turn, but that's okay because the way we're ping-ponging back and forth right now. Okay, but yeah, right. Sometimes Gyarados just gets to use that twice in a row, and there's no planning for that. Even on the sidebar, when it says that it's only going to be able to do it once, sometimes it will do it twice. Makes you wonder why the action bar on the side is even a thing if it's going to lie to you sometimes, but hey, what are you gonna do? Yep, just keep on twisting. Twist and shout, baby. All right, and there we go. If you're wondering how long it took me to get all of these Pokemon to the intense levels that they currently reside at, 4 or 5 days, kind of lost count, I'm gonna be honest with you. The point I'm trying to make is it took a long time. And if there, by any chance, I made this look easier, like, I don't know, if you just saw all that and you're like, was that it? That didn't seem so bad. Then you know what? Good. That's definitely preferred. I'm okay with you thinking that. Now, we can, at long last, it feels like it's been about a bajillion years since I actually had my legitimate actual team all here and good and ready to rock. So there we go. Some of them have gotten stronger than others just by being around while I did various things, but, you know, they're all stronger in general, which is good. Also, I was able to get all of the unknown. God, that took a while. Yeah, just go ahead and explore the vast expanse of Hisui and try and find these extraordinarily hard to find things. Some of these are in the most random-ass locations. I don't even know how you're supposed to find them. Legitimately. I do not understand what they were thinking with this, but there you go. And if you're wondering if you got some kind of, like, special bonus or something, you don't. You just are able to finish their thing in the Pokedex, which, slightly annoying. I kind of wish I at least got a, hey, man, good job on that one, but no. No. Okay, now, I have beaten all of your stupid challenges. I knew you could do it. What a thrill to see your Pokemon best the Path of Solitude like that. Alright, so am I going to have to actually, like, talk to you? Okay, no. All at once. That is exactly what I'm hoping for. A lot of Seed of Masteries, a lot of EXP candies. Definitely not going to say no to any of that. We shall enjoy the candies most thoroughly. When I said I was going to get all these side quests done, I freaking meant it. I don't care how extraordinarily ill-advised the decision ultimately ended up being. I'm doing it anyway. Alright, so what, you're going to, like, give more? Is that what we're doing? And then I already did them, so we're good. That should be the case. With your skills, I know you can do it. Get out there and try these incredibly tough challenges. Roserade, Cleavor, Lilligant, Wurmple, Kricketot. Good news, I already got them. Hope you yeah. Oh, I hope you keep enjoying the Path of Solitude he says I should be doing, huh? Yeah, all right. Yeah, let's go ahead and say that's the word that it made me feel. Sure. Definitely not just overindulgent. Good God. And there you go. Alright, I see you've completed the Path of Solitude with all the Pokemon I recommended. Well done. Please take these as thanks for showing me such inspiring battles. I guess in a way, it does prove that you really can do anything you want with any Pokemon if you stat them correctly and also get lucky. And the Pokemon are also kind of designed to be able to have some sort of small exploit to work around. Keep enjoying the Path of Solitude. Yeah, no, I'm never touching that mode ever again. Ever again. We're never doing that again. Ever, 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 ever. Okay, so if I were to take a look at the side quests, I'm just curious here. It's gonna be kind of hard to tell. All right, like I don't have side quest 72, so like I'm obviously still missing some. Yeah, I don't have 91 or 93 and 94, wherever those have ended up. Hard to say, but those might be the only ones that are left. I really don't know. I well and truly do not know. That said, guess what, Limpet? You are gonna get a couple of these. There you go. Hang on. Eat another one. There you are. I just want to help get you guys caught up with your teammates. Just a wee bit. And I mean, I may as well actually use these dang things. Otherwise, they're just gonna kind of sit and rot in my inventory. So why not, right? There you go. 2 more to Sherman. And then 2 more to Limpet. And then Czar, you can also have some. You guys have worked hard. You deserve some nice things. You deserve some nice candies. There you go. We'll just... There we go. And you've got a bunch of these, so, you know, you just have 5 of those. All right. Now watch as I try my absolute best to try and get all of these dudes level in some regard. Hang on. Take another one. There you go. There you go. Consume thy candies. Enjoy thy styles. There you go. And I'm going to go ahead and say that this is good enough for now. If I want to dump more candies into them, I can do that in a little while. Whew. Okay, so I know of the location to 2 of the final side quests that are available. I'm going to quickly check inside the HQ to see if anything popped up on the blackboard or something. That's totally possible. Nope, doesn't seem so. Alrighty then, I'm gonna go head off and do the ones that I know about. I can only assume that this is going to end up being a balloon. Yeah, balloon race. Alright, sure, why not? That glint in your eye. I'd bet my balloons you're quite a capable young man. Do you think you could show me your balloon bursting techniques? You'll need to burst just as many of my adorable balloons as possible while riding a Pokemon. It's captivating, really. Yes, alright, 40 balloons, yeah? Alright, let's give it a try. Challenge 105. I didn't even know 105 was one of the ones that I was missing. I was missing even more side quests than I realized. That's a bummer. Alright. 60 balloons, but I need to pop 40 of them. Alright. Let's see if we can at least manage that much. 2, 1, go! Alright. Whoa, okay, alright. For some reason, the camera decided to get weird on me on that one. I'm gonna need it to not... Really gonna need it to not do that. Alright, there you go. Huh! And we activate the power of birds. Okay. Oh, God, I am missing far too many of these things. Don't like that. Can I? Okay, can we not? Oh, God, alright, that is annoying. That is frustrating. Oh, dear God almighty. Okay, come on. No, I don't want it to end. I just want it. What I wanted to do was just get off of the Braviary for half of a second to readjust my altitude. Yeah, woo, you broke 5 balloons. You sure do suck now, don't you, laddie? Yep, sure do. Thanks for asking. Goodbye. Moving on. Come on, continue forward. Of course, this frickin' balloon race nonsense would end up being a problem for me. Why on earth wouldn't it have been? All right, can we please just... All right, you know, fine. Sometimes missing balloons is okay. All right, cool. All right, looks like I can't use the speed up function at all. Otherwise, I just do not get to hit these things. All right. And then we try to dive. Miss both of those entirely because, of course. All right. Okay, still trying to just hit the dirt. It's not letting me! All right, I was, honest to God, attempting to get onto the back of a damn weird deer again. There we go. Okay. God. For some reason, no matter how close to the ground I got, it didn't matter. All right. Now hit the ground. Thank you. Okay. Wow, hey, a shiny. All right, well, would have been nice to be able to catch that. Oh, well. Of course one would show up during this. Oh, well. Sometimes life is just going to be pain like that. And, okay, gonna go ahead and say it's probably Sneasler time? Probably Sneasler time. All right, and back to Weird Deer. All right, I don't have a lot of time. I just need to beat first 9 more. Just a few more. Just a few more. I don't need a perfect score. I don't get any bonuses for doing that. Oh, God. Oh, no. Okay. Okay. All right. We did not need that to be a thing that happened. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, no. 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 Cool. I was marginally too low. All right, you know what? Hang on a second. Hang on just 1 second. If it's all the same with you guys, before I attempt that again, I wanna try something real quick. Knowing my luck, this storm is probably going to go out real soon, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. All right, just try to get over to those Electabuzz real quick. And maybe, just maybe, that shiny lad will still be there, and we can actually do something about it. Better get Ursaluna out on the off chance that I can get to it in time. We're gonna need something immune to electricity. I also need to be careful to not die. There we are. And what do you know? It actually did stick around. All right then, works out for me. And the other Electabuzz all decided to just leave. That works out even better for me. All right, you know what? Honestly, bit of a consolation prize. The extraordinarily astute and observant of you also may have noticed that, yes, I did in fact catch a shiny Celio at one point. Believe it or not, it was entirely accidental, and I did not actually mean to do that. And I really wanted, if I was going to get any shinies in this game, would have it happen while I was recording. Luckily, I mean, this is, in fact, the second shiny I've ever encountered in this game, so it still marginally counts in its own way. So if you would just be cool and stay in there, thank you. All right. A legitimate, on-screen, unplanned shiny catch. I'm gonna have to go back and do those damn balloons again, but I can at the very least feel good that I have one of those. There's absolutely no guarantee I'm ever going to find another shiny during any of my Let's Plays of any Pokemon game from this point forward. So it's nice to know that at least one of them is on camera. That's always good. Okay. That time I was coordinated enough to be able to get what I was looking for, thankfully, before all of this mess. Who knows what this is all about? Ugh. All right, can I actually... Oh, well, what do you know? I jumped well enough to be able to actually get more of the balloons this time. Ain't that delightful? The Braviary wing went right through that balloon, and we all saw it. We all saw it. All right, well... Hey, you know what? That's fine. 49, that's enough. We're done. We're good. Vignette. Dunzo. Supremo. Thank you and good day. 49 balloons. You came close to bursting them all. Yeah, but I also don't give a damn about doing that. I just want the quest over with. Well, all right. I mean, nuggets. Those are good. They're good for sellings. Anyway, since we just so happen to be here anyway... Sigh, guess we have to talk to this guy now, don't we? I don't suppose a grunt like you would even know, but I guess it behooves me to ask. Do you know the Pokemon called Cresselia? I do, yes. Never met them personally, but I know of them. Well, I figure you'd know. Then why'd you call me a grunt, jackass? I wouldn't expect any less from someone who managed to defeat me, even if it was just a fluke. Uh-huh. Thank you, someone else is here to talk. Cresselia is said to be the very embodiment of the crescent moon. Her feathers are called lunar feathers, and legend says that if you hold one as you fall asleep, you'll be visited with wonderful dreams. Yep. Weird thing to just suddenly talk about. Well, I call her a nightmare, that pesky Cresselia. She descended upon Moonview Arena and caused my lord to hide itself away. I'm so worried about Electrode that I can't even sleep, never mind dream. You don't say. Think I might be able to catch Cresselia and perhaps even claim one of these lunar feathers? Oh, do catch that pesky flying croissant. Really? A croissant? Do it for my poor Electrode. Though I suppose Cresselia can't be all bad if she at least recognizes the perfection of the arena looked after with loving care by the great Melly. Yeah, whatever gets you to stop talking, man. You know, you can see Cresselia over the thing, so, like, could you get over here without triggering the cutscene? That doesn't seem to... or maybe it would have just triggered if I got up into Cresselia's face anyway. Lunan. Alright. Oh, okay. Alright. Apparently casted some kind of crazy spell upon me. Alright, you don't gotta be doing that. You don't gotta be doing that. There we are. Alright. It dawned on me, I don't have any Ultra Balls anymore, so that's gonna be a problem. Alright, well, let's go ahead and Ice Punch him. Alright, now you're Psychic King. Legally, you are allowed to do this. I'd rather you didn't, but Thunder Punch! You want to get maybe Paralysis-ized? Lunar Blessing, does that heal? It sure does. That, and it makes you obscured. It suddenly feels like catching you is going to be a gargantuan pain in the ass. Don't know how much I want to deal with this mess, but I don't have a choice. Gotta catch ya. Alright. Graham, you come back in. If I can avoid a Pokemon fainting, I'm certainly going to make the attempt. Alright, how about a little old Thunder Wave? The target is obscured, which is weird, seeing as how Thunder Wave is literally a pulsating mass of energy emanating from all angles, so I'm not exactly sure how not being able to see it is supposed to do that, but hey, whatever, I suppose. Thunderbolt. Yeah, fair enough. Alright, cool. Okay, Cresselia, no longer obscured. It's a Christmas miracle. Thunderbolt! There you go. Alright, now, I don't have Ultra Balls, which is a problem, but I've got Jet Balls, which are basically Ultra Balls, but thin and light. Maybe that's good enough. I mean, all Pokeballs have a degree of possibility, and when it comes to being able to catch something, you can just throw a casual Pokeball at something and it could end up catching. I certainly hope it doesn't come to that, and that the accumulative 17 Pokeballs that I have in total are enough to catch you. Otherwise, boy howdy am I gonna be cross. Thank God for that. Okay! Cresselia captured. We're good. Mental note, get a lot more Ultra Balls before I have to catch even more stuff. And I got the Dread Plate. So dreadful. Well, this is unexpected. Instead of a lunar feather, you got some kind of plate. I do feel power emanating from it, though. In any case, if Cresselia did not gift us with any of her feathers, then I suppose she thought we had no need for them. Oh, well. Not bad at all. Oh, God, you're still talking. Though I suppose anyone with enough luck to pass the Great Melee should be able to handle at least that much. Thinking about it, a halfway competent person like you might actually make a decent sparring partner to help my lord and I grow stronger still. Yeah, you don't say. Well, I'll go back to the settlement and tell the others about the feathers that we didn't get. Ain't that depressing? You gather the plates related to each of the stories Kokita told you about. You should head back to Kokita's retreat and talk to her about all that mess. And do so I shall. However, there is at least one other side quest I know of that I would like to go and do. So that is what where Dunsta does after we consult the professor about this. There you go. Yep. Shiny Electabuzz. And also Cresselia. Going to have to get the research thingy all figured out on that one, but that's okay. Also, oh hey, check it out. All those other Pokemon got some new stuff too. That's nice. All right, so use Moonblast, Lunar Blessing, Strong Style, Agile Style, all that good stuff. All right, yeah, I can make that work. I can make that work. All right, let's head back and then head out to the area. I know there's a side quest. Bazoom. There she is. Hey, girl, what is it you need from me? Came here as soon as I was available. There you go. Wow, tongue. Okay, so I might be slightly nervous. You know what? That's fair. You don't be hating. Hello again. I felt your presence nearby while I was playing my flute earlier. I heard them flutes. I came to play for the Diamond Clan so they can hear their melodies my clan holds dear. Well, that's delightful. Oh, but seeing you reminds me. I've learned more about the lustrous globe, or orb. It's the same thing, basically. It seems to hold the power to transform Mighty Palkia into an otherworldly form, if you can believe that. I assumed as much. Listen, I want to battle Mighty Palkia. I want to prove to myself that when the Pearl Clan worshipped Mighty Palkia, thinking it was an almighty Sinnoh, our belief, at least, was real. Please help me do this. Use the lustrous globe to transform Mighty Palkia and bring it alone to battle me. Huh. Alright, sure. I mean, I'm willing to do just about dang near anything for yous. I can probably facilitate this. Although I'm not entirely sure how exactly to use the orb. I guess we'll find out soon enough. Alright, well, first things first. Got Cresselia already all figured out with the research tasks. Don't gotta worry about that anymore, at least. Then, I guess, I will stash away my actual team. Again. Sadly, I feel as if they might be getting used to this. Not a big fan of the fact that they might be, but it's fine. Alright, so you wish to do battle with Palkia, huh? Alright. Boy, I sure do hope that it doesn't need to be stronger than it is. You know what, on the off chance that it needs to be stronger to be able to match whatever it is she's doing, let's just go ahead and actually there you go. There you go. Let's just make it 10 levels stronger, just to be on the safe side. I don't know, she could send out like 15 dang Pokemon all at once, all the evolutions, all at the same dang time. She could. You never know. Anyway, the lustrous globe. Oh, use. That's all it takes, huh? Well, that's neat. Palkia transformed. So what exactly do you look like now? Oh, God, Palkia, what happened? Oh, no. I kinda disagree with the design philosophy for that one. At least Dialga was already a quadruped. Why would you take Space Godzilla and do him like that? Regardless, here they are. I want to know how Mighty Palkia's power firsthand. The power that brought space itself into being. You got it. To step forward into this great wide world takes bravery and determination. I can think of few things braver than doing this. Go, weird horse Palkia! If I had to guess, it's probably supposed to look more like Arceus, but oh, that tail. I don't know how I feel about any of that. Anyway, Spatial Rend! And Glaceon just noped it, apparently. Okay. That seems cool. This is something that appears to be happening now. Palkia, you're getting your ass kicked. I can't help but notice. Okay, hey ho, Spatial Rend! Why is that attack not working exactly? I'm not gonna lie to you, Urja. Your god might kind of suck. Hang on, I might have a single full restore, but I mean, it's not gonna do a whole lot, honestly, if I'm being real with yous. They're just gonna wail on him even more now. Yep, this is definitely something that's happening right now. Oh, Espeon decided to show mercy on that front. That's delightful. All right, can I at least Hydro Pump the Flareon? Can I hit something? Okay. Let's see. If it's all the same with you, can I just quickly check what is up? Is the accuracy for this move just absolute garbage? It's 85. Dear God, you'd think it was like 14 or something. Could you just hit it with the damn spatial rend? We really need that Glaceon to stop being a threat. You're a freaking god. Make it look like it for once. Wow. Really, Palkia? You rended space-time? Or not even time, just space. You rended it. Torn it asunder. And that's all we're gonna get out of this? Dear Lord. Yeah. Good job, Palkia. Good job. I know you're capable of showing me all that Mighty Palkia can do. Am I, though? I'm gonna be honest with you. Palkia ain't exactly impressing. Missing literally every single one of its attacks is gonna be doing that, I suppose. All right, how about we implement an entirely separate strategy? That strategy being, get rid of Flareon and Espeon first, then deal with Glaceon. How about that? Sure, Flareon and Espeon were mostly just doing quick attack a bunch of times over and over again, but damage is damage, and by Jove, it was really starting to add up. So let's go ahead and do something about that. All right, cool, you got to attack twice. Delightful, delightful. Don't really have anything that's specifically good against you, but I think you're low level, so this should just work, yeah. The power of the earth just not even one-shotting something that's level 34. Palkia, what on earth is wrong? You are not good at this. You are very, very not good. Okay, so obviously gonna have to do something about this. Oh, that times? Oh, okay. Pure dumb luck is all that it actually ended up taking. Huh, feel like I just wasted some grit items. Boosted its HP and its special defense a bit, hoping that that was, you know, going to be something that ultimately mattered. Alright, well, as annoying as Espeon and Flareon were, they were always just playing backup here. Okay, so, wow, somehow we were able to just flip this entire situation right on its head. Went from getting absolutely, like, caved in into being able to just win. Alright, then again, maybe I spoke too soon, and Palkia will just physically refuse to ever do anything ever again. Use Hydro Pump! Christ! God of Space! How do you miss when you're the God of Space? You have dominion over all things and where they are positionally. How is accuracy a problem for you? The sheer power of Mighty Palkia is incredibly underwhelming. I whooped that thing's ass 3 times in a row. It's as unfathomably vast as space itself, and I'm in awe before it. That was incredible. Must have been the Pearl Clan's almighty Sinnoh. Oh! I thought Oshiji was saying that. Looks like the Pearl Clan's leader can really hold her own in battle, too. Yeah, did you see? She was able to whoop its ass 3 times in rapid succession. Did you hear that? The people of the Diamond Clan praised our almighty Sinnoh. They praised Mighty Palkia. They sure did. And they praised you, much more importantly. I want to take this spirit of respecting and cherishing one another and spread it throughout vast Hisui. And I'll do it through battling. I've decided on behalf of the entire Pearl Clan, we will bring our battles to Jubilife's village training grounds to let these ideas flourish. Neat. And hey, free Ice Stone. How incredibly wide this world is. It's full of so many Pokemon and people to meet. I know I may never come to understand everyone out there, nor they me, but I'll keep my heart open to trying. You're gonna do fantastic, don't you worry about it. God damn, you're tall. Anyway, so I ain't no genius, but I feel an almost supernatural compulsion to maybe check out that Pearl Clan encampment. And maybe we'll find Ottoman there and he'll want to fight the Dialga. Just calling it a bit of a hunch. I'm gonna go and check that out. See if that's actually something that we're gonna have to do. Amazingly enough, no, he was not at the Pearl camp. I really did think that he was going to be. But, nope, he is apparently staring longingly out to sea. I already got Dialga all prepped out. Although I didn't transform him. I didn't know if that was going to be something that mattered here. But, you know, we will if we have to. How you doing, man? You know, time changes a lot of things. But the sea stays the same. The Celestial people must have looked out at this exact same view long ago. Well, actually, with continental drifting and, you know, all that stuff. Technically, the seas actually have changed quite a bit. At least the shape of them. I've got a favor to ask. What is the up? Oh, God, hi. Is that supposed to be here? It's about something my grandfather told me. He said the adamant crystal has the power to change mighty Dialga into its otherworldly form. Whoa, you don't say. Was that supposed to happen, or was it just hilarious coincidence? I want to see if all the strength my partners and I have got is enough to take down mighty Dialga in that otherworldly form. Well, alright. I most certainly can allow this. Let's see if Dialga can have a better track record than Palkia did. Already gave it the grid items, leveled it up 10. Theoretically, it should be able to take care of this just fine. Mighty Dialga gave us all the gift of time. I want to see its real power in battle. Alrighty, here we go. How many tries will it take? Mighty Dialga, let me stand before you as leader of the Diamond Clan to find out in battle what I'm really made of. Turns out it's cashews. Nobody ever expects cashews. Anyway, Dialga time! This new form in Dialga, I don't mind. This one's okay. Alright, let's see here. Roar of time! Alright, well, out the gate, it's already doing better than the sense that it's actually landing its damn moves. Alright, oh. Really? Strong style, quick attack? Huh. That was an interesting choice. Huh. And that was a crit, huh? Huh, okay, alright. I guess because you guys used quick attack, that just gives you the ability to attack me with indiscriminately. Like, I don't get a chance to go again. Anyway. Alright. So far, so good. They do be quick attacking. You cannot say that they aren't. Alright, and a crit. Alright, 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 alright. Just because things are looking the way that they're looking, don't mean that we're actually gonna be winning. Alright, just go ahead and use another Roar of Time. There you go, once again, actually landing your moves. Good move, good move. Huh. Alright, well, the battle isn't over. Battle isn't over. Overconfidence never helped anybody do anything. Okay, so either Dialga is just an exponentially more powerful god, or Urdia is just an exponentially much better trainer. You know, I'm gonna definitely decide on the latter on that one. I'm just gonna assume she's awesome. The sheer power of mighty Dialga. I guess Ottoman could just be a bad trainer, but I don't want to believe that. It's too much to comprehend. I'm still shaking even now. But through our battle, I think I understood the will of mighty Dialga. Isn't that amazing? When you battle all out with someone, you really understand them. Imagine if everyone in Nisui partnered up with Pokemon to express themselves through battle. Living here would be even more fun. True dat. I think I'll have my clan's folk start training up at Jubilife's training grounds. Hope we can count on seeing you there. You just might, you just might. Although, good lord, can we stop fighting, like, 1-on-3? Good lord, that is just nutter butters. But okay, I really do think that that Spheal really just kind of rolled into the middle of the cutscene like that. Bit rude of it, if I'm being honest. Alright, now, hopefully, for the final time, I can unbench my whole ass team. I know that there's going to be other Pokemon that I'm going to have to catch and get the research tasks on, but I shouldn't have to empty out my entire team like that ever again. We can certainly hope on that front. And yes, I would like to return to Jubilife Village. And I also just kind of decided to cave. I needed to know where the hell these missions were supposed to be, and, well, I know of at least the location of one. I think maybe I already initiated it? Like, I got it off the blackboard? Maybe? I don't know. It doesn't seem like that's the case. Like, do you have something you want me to do? No, Croagunk's medicine seems to have worked. Croagunk is fine. Oh! And now you do! Sure. That seems like a design flaw. Hello again. Would you do me a quick little favor? What do you need? Don't worry, it's very simple. Could you bring me 100 medicinal leeks? What? These leeks are well known for growing particularly all over the region. They're also called Wayfarer friends. Knowing you, I bet you could gather 100 of them in your sleep. I mean, I already have over 100 of them. They actually are incredibly easy to get. As long as you're not using them for pointless things like crafting, it's no problem at all. Once you have 100 medicinal leeks you can spare for me, please do bring them on by. Yeah, no, that's easy peasy. Here you go. I see you've gathered 100 leeks. Will you give them over? Hell yeah. Here you go, girl. Your hairstyle is charming. Ah, what fine leeks. This will be enough to make plenty of medicine. I'm always running out with our constant stream of injured colleagues. You know how incompetent they are. This way, the medicinal corps, or medical corps rather, can prepare a nice stock for the folks who can't craft their own medicines like you can. As if I ever did. I assure you, I did not. Regardless. Okay, all right, so let me just check out. We got a little mark on the Coronet Highlands, meaning I think we caught everything that could be caught there, which is nice. But let me take a look at our missions real quick, all right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that's right. We're going to be counting 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, or, woo, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. Don't have 91, and 91 is, gotcha, that's gonna come later. Let's see, 93 is literally impossible, like actually impossible. I need a copy of Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl, which I literally do not own, and apparently having a save file from that game on my Switch will allow this mission to exist. So we're just going to ignore that one. 94 will come later. 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 22. Okay, yes. All right, then. There are only 2 actually obtainable and doable requests left in the game. And those are going to come a little later. We can definitely do this thing. And let me just quickly check the Pokedex, too. Let's see here. I know where those are. The thing is, I still don't actually know what these are supposed to be, but I do know what these 2 will be, at least. I got that going for us. Let's just keep rolling. Let's go talk to that nice lady. All right? All right. An entire onslaught of Bonsly. That would have been really useful when I needed to catch the dang things. This game has a way of going about itself sometimes, I swear. Anyway, Kokita! I got all the plates. Can I meet God now? Ooh, hang on a second, actually. Hold up, 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 hold up. Let me see something here. Let me check that crafting bench real quick. All right, I can make 5 of those. Not great. Not great. All right, I'll just use whatever money I have to buy even more when we go to the next area. Because Lord knows I'm gonna need more of them. Anyway, hello. Why do you always got that concerned expression? Here you are again. Have you collected all the plates? As far as I know. Oh, God, where did you come from? Of course! Max is a famed member of the Survey Corps, after all. So what more can you tell us? We're so close now, you must know more about the plates. If there's yet more you want to know, kindly bring me wood. What? 3 logs will do. Wood? So you're saying wood is somehow tied to the plates? I think she just wants to have a fire. Also, you seem to have plenty right there in the corner. I suppose that's what we get to learn next. Hop to it! Well, it shames me to admit, merchant that I am, I'm quite out of wood in my stores just now. I don't think you're a merchant at all. I think you're just some dude. It is, okay, 3 logs. Well, I guess I just... Oh, I don't suppose there's any chance whatsoever that I just already have those. Boy, howdy. That would be nice. Oh, thank God. All right, then. Muta Satchel. 3 of them. Thank you. Whew. Whew. That was going to be real annoying. Thank God for all of this item hoarding. It's really, honestly, a good thing I never wasted my time crafting. If there's yet more you want to do, yeah, 3 logs. Have you got the 3 logs? Yes. You handed over the logs. Now throw them in that thing and warm up this place or whatever. Oh, yes, this certainly ought to do. Now the moment comes to last, the big reveal. What, pray tell, is the secret behind this wood? Secret? Your expectations need tempering, I fear. This wood is merely for fashioning myself new cutting boards. Cut? You mean for cooking? No, for agriculture. What? The place we're after aren't dinner plates, so this is hardly the time for cooking. Y'all need to get over yourself. How you complain for one shrinking his own work this very moment. Poor Ginter of the Ginkgo Guild must have his hands full with you, you useless wad. But honest work earns honest pay. Here you are, a reward for the wood you've brought me. Oh, hey, the final plate. Nice. Oh my God! That's one of the plates we were looking for! You were holding out on us. Apologies. That's indeed one of the plates that we've been searching for. Y'all need to chill. What do you mean a plate? Let me see that again. Huh, this does rather look like one of the plates you've been tracking down. Well, the engravings upon it made it less than accommodating as a cutting board. Whatever ingredients, oh my goodness, whatever ingredients crossed it certainly gained a more pleasant flavor. Perhaps that was the board's power, the plate's power, rather. This gal really just straight up made enchiladas on this sacred artifact. Well, we've managed to collect quite a lot of plates by now. Assuming Game Freak doesn't decide to just introduce another type later, making this entire quest kind of invalidated, I think we're good. I still don't know what we're to do with them exactly. It's just a hunch, but perhaps we should have a look around the Celestial Ruins. Perhaps. Those ruins contain statues of both Dialga and Palkia. They might hold secrets. You see, a fine pretext to continue shrinking your mercantile duties, to crawl about in old ruins as you so enjoy. On with you, then. I don't need you to tell me. I'm going. The Celestial Ruins, let's go! I don't wanna. Go on now to the Celestial Ruins, and I'm curious myself what you'll find there. What can we, who live now, learn from the remains of our ancient myths and legends? As I said before, mysterious myth or legendary legend. You make the call.